Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to our third episode of Revolve Soccer Bet TV, man. Thanks for tuning in. You far too kind. Third one is a charm, Third one is a charm indeed, On today's one, I'll be talking about this segment I'm gonna call it Jaws of Life Mondays. Jaws of Life Mondays. On this one, actually, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do a long running ticket for the week. Like it takes from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday till the weekend. Hence the name Jaws of Life Mondays. And also there's another reason why I'm calling it Jaws of Life Mondays. I'll tell you with time. But a Jaws of Life is like when an accident has happened. They use a Jaws of Life to break you out of that accident. But if you are a 2000, you probably wouldn't know about this. But Jaws of Life used to be, if you know Andrew Rabutla, who used to play for Jomoson, they used to call him Jaws of Life. And I happen to come from his village, hence I'm using it like that, Jaws of Life Mondays, as in we're tackling it hard on a Monday. We're tackling it hard on a Monday, not doing a ticket like on the weekend. We do it now. And we have like a nice pick. We have a nice pick from Monday games until Sunday. I'm gonna break them down to you, and as to which odds I use. I'm gonna break them down to you. But what I can tell you, what I've done is that I've weeded out like the teams that don't have consistency. I've weeded out those ones. I've left like the ones I feel like these are the ones that can make you bring that money home. Anyway, let's get right into it, man. I'll be posting this up on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit the subscription button and the notification bell, and also hit the like button, and also you can comment as to how we can communicate as to how we can improve the channel, as in what type of content you want. And but I can rest you assured I'm going to give you great content as a punter. I'm going to give you great content because I also want to win. I'm also a huge soccer betting fan, like crazy. I've been doing this for like 10 years. I remember the first time I started with it, it was in 2010. My cousin Jay introduced me to soccer betting in 2010 when we were hosting the World Cup in South Africa. Since then, I've been a soccer betting fan. Whether I was at school, I'll make sure after school I just do my thing and put down my tickets, put down my bet. But now this thing has moved online. You can do it as easy as on your smartphone, sitting at home, Talk about working from home, Anyway, let's get right onto it. But I'm happy to say I've started a channel. These are humble beginnings. I wanted to grow to like a point where you wouldn't say it comes from humble beginnings, where it started under a tree. There's some nice there's some nice games today. Let's start with the Monday games. There's the derby, the Pharaoh derby in Egypt, Al Ahly versus Zamalek. Of course, man, I love Zamalek. Pitom Simang is taking that one for sure. Pitom Simang is taking that one, man. It's just on the last 7 encounters Al Ahly and Zamalek played. Probably Al Ahly won 6 out of the 7, and Zamalek only won 1. So I'll easily give it to Al Ahly any day. But with me, I'm not gonna bet who's gonna win or lose. So I'm only gonna use my one to go to odd. The first half total 0.5. I'm gonna use that one. Like on most of my ones that I've selected, that's the odd, my go-to odd. But another go-to odd of mine, it's a 10 minutes draw. It's highly unlikely that a team will score under 10 minutes. So I've always been using that one, even with my PSL games. I think the only time I was let down this year alone with PSL games, it was I think 2 weeks back when Amazulu scored. I think in like 6 minutes, the first 6 minutes of the game. So Al Ahly Zamalek, I'll give it to Al Ahly. But excuse me. In terms of goals, I think they're not capable of scoring more than 5 goals in that match. So you can say home under 4.5 in terms of total of goals. You can just compound your winnings by doing that. Okay, what other game is playing? Today it's Monday, man. Mondays, I can tell you there aren't so many games. There aren't so many games. Okay, let's go to Israel. There's Israel Premier League. There's this Ashdod versus Hablo Shavi. That one, I'm saying that one's gonna be an obvious draw for me, because when I look at the last 5 games each team has played, it points to me, when I analyze the game, points to me that it's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be a draw. But there aren't games today. The Hong Kong First Division, there's Kichi versus South District. That one, Southern District. That one, I would give it a home draw plus over 1.5 goals in the match. Over 1.5 in the match. So I'm using it as a double bet, home draw and over 1.5. Okay, let's move on to Tuesday ones. I don't want to take long because the thing, my footage might be so long. It might go on forever, man. I don't want my footage to go on forever, because I want to keep my YouTube channel short. I want to keep those segments short. Then there's also the Tuesday games, 11 May. There's the Man U versus Leicester City. Leicester lost against Newcastle. So Man U do it for me, man. Man U do it for me. But I'm gonna take my go-to odd, a first half total of over 0.5. Because that one, it saves you a lot of stress if you think about it. It doesn't matter who scores the first half, whether it's Leicester City or it's Man United. What matters is scores in the first half. And it's going to give you like something like 50 cents per buck bet. So you accumulate these, and at the end of the day, they're going to make a long ticket and you are more likely to win. Unlike saying, because teams have a tendency of disappointing us, right? They have this tendency of disappointing us. So I wouldn't say rest assured Man U's going to win, because teams, as much as consistent as they can be, they have a tendency of letting us down, man. Okay, in the English National League, there's the game Stockport versus Dagenham. That one, both teams are consistent. I'll probably take a win-win plus BTS. I compounded like that. But you can also use my go-to odd. Actually, these, I've weeded them out in such a way that you can use the first half total over 0.5. That's how I've when I came to pick them. You know the story of Jesus, and when Jesus was asked about the wheat growing with the weed, what they asked, what should we do? You'll expect Jesus to say, no, you must weed out the weed growing in the wheat. But he said, no, let's leave them to both grow, and we'll know which one is which one by its fruit. So, but my odd, that's how much I trust the first half total over 0.5. That you might not know who's gonna win, but this one, you rest assured, first half is just the first half goal. You're not asking for a lot of things. First half goal. That's all you want. Is that too much to ask from these players, eh? Some of these players earn inflated salaries, man. So they teams expect them to deliver, man. Okay, let me go on. Chesterfield is playing against Kingsley. It's also a English national league. Uh, I gave it to Chesterfield that they're gonna win this one, but it doesn't pay much. It pays zero. It pays 25 cents per buck you bet. 25 cents. There's also the Spanish league. Barcelona will be playing away, playing against Levante. Barcelona any day, but it doesn't pay that much. It pays I think 25 cents also. Napoli is playing against Udinese. Napoli, I'll give it goals, man. Napoli it can score 3 goals in a match, so you can give it to Napoli plus over 2.5. Also, the Benfica game is playing away against Nacional. It's playing against Nacional. You can either give it a first half goal. Okay. Sporting in Portugal is playing against Boavista. Also first half goal. No stress. Then they have the PSL games, man. Stellenbosch versus Pirates. Pirates have to win this one. They have not been consistent, but they won the game on the weekend. They won the game on the weekend. But they need to win this one also. But my PSL game, usually I give them a 10 minutes draw. Then Amazulu is playing against Baroka. That one, Benny has an ego, man. He doesn't want to lose against Baroka. But it's a giant slayer. It's a giant. It slays giants. It slays Kaiser Chiefs, Sundowns, Pirates any day. It's a giant slayer. So, but my PSL games, usually I give them 10 minutes draw. Okay, let's move on to the Wednesday games. The Wednesday games, there's essentially there's Sevilla versus Valencia. Also, my go-to odd first half goal. But you can also give it a 10 minutes draw because it's gonna be a tough one. No one wants to lose this one. They both tough. They both good sides. Okay, then there's the Inter Milan versus Roma in Italy. Serie A. My money is on Inter Milan. My money is on Inter Milan. Inter Milan is winning this one. Inter Milan is winning, but just to lessen your risk, you can use my go-to odd first half goal. That's first half total 0.5. There's also the English Premiership. In the English Premiership, Arsenal versus Chelsea. That's a tough one. That is actually a tough one also. So but Chelsea, I expect Chelsea to win that one. Even though Arsenal won against West Brom yesterday, can't win against Chelsea. Chelsea, man, they made it to the UEFA finals. There ain't no way running up to a UEFA final you're gonna want to be losing against Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm an Arsenal fan, but my money goes with Chelsea on this one. Okay, Spanish league. There's also Atletico is playing against Real is playing against Real Sociedad. You can give it a win-win under 4.5. A win-win under 4.5. Okay, Italy. There's also the Juventus is playing away. I'll give it a first half goal. Torren is playing against AC Milan, first half goal, or you can give it to AC Milan. Okay, Lazio is playing against Parma. Parma have not been consistent. They lost their last 5 matches. Ain't no way they beating Lazio on this one. Okay, then we move on to Thursday. We were on Wednesday. We're moving on to Thursday. Thursday, English Premier League. That's a big one, man. This is a huge one. Man U versus Liverpool. That one. I won't lie. That one's gonna be a thriller. But this season, Liverpool have come up short, man. Compared to how well they were playing last season, they've come up short on this season. Man U also has a game It's gonna play on the 26th against Villarreal. Ain't no way they're losing this one against Liverpool, because it's they prep. You prepping up for the big one, the Europa. They are prepping up for that one. So there's no way they'll want to lose against Liverpool. But I'll give it a first half goal. First half goal. It's not too much to ask for. They both big sides. They both big sides. Spanish League, Granada versus Real Madrid. First half goal also, but Real Madrid, my money on Real Madrid though. Then the Bundesliga, Leeds versus Borussia Dortmund. I give it to Borussia Dortmund any day, but it's gonna be a goal thriller. Leeds is it's a good side. It's a very good side. So I wouldn't underestimate them. Okay. Then there's also there aren't so many games on that I've picked on Thursday. Then Friday, Newcastle versus Man City. Newcastle, man, you can't underestimate Newcastle. But Man City is a good side. They go into the UEFA finals. A win for Man U pays like 28 cents. Doesn't pay that much. So probably combine it with goals. Like probably say, because Newcastle are good side, they probably gonna score, so give it BTS. Say away BTS. Then another big one, this is a huge one. Juventus versus on Friday. Juventus versus Inter Milan. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. That's gonna be a flipping tough one. But I'll give it a first half goal. First half goal. But my favorite on this one is Inter Milan. Inter Milan deserve a win. They've already won the league as it stands. They've already won the league. So I don't expect them to slow down, even though they've won. This winning against Juventus will be a cherry on top for them, because Juventus were expected to win the season. That's how much. But winning against Inter Milan, winning against Juventus will be a cherry on top for them. Okay. Also Saturday. Let's go to Saturday. Chelsea versus Leicester. Versus Manchester. Oh man. Okay. My money goes to Chelsea. But also you can do a 10 minutes draw. You can do a total goals, like say over 1.5. Just say over 1.5, or my go to first half goal. Then it's the FA Cup. They'll be playing it for the FA Cup. So yeah, my money's on Chelsea. Chelsea, they're looking for silverware this season, man. They're looking for silverware. Imagine they playing the FA Cup now, and they also gonna play on the 29th of May. They'll be playing against Man City. Okay. Then Saturday there's also the Roma versus Lazaro. I'll give it goals, not a matter of saying who's gonna win. This probably gonna be both teams are gonna score BTS over 2.5. That's what I'll give it, that one. Then Sunday there are a couple of games. Florentina in Italy, Florentina versus Napoli. Also give it goals. Give it goals. Probably say over 1.5 if you wanna be on the safer side. Or first half goal. My go-to, these, like I said, these my Jaws of Life Mondays. That's what mostly is focused on. First half, I'm just looking for a first half goal. I've combed it like that. Then Spain, there is also on Sunday Villarreal versus Sevilla. I expect a first half goal on that one also. But my favorite to win, it's Sevilla. My favorite to win, it's Sevilla. Then there's also by the Bundesliga, Leipzig versus Wolfsburg. That one I'm not sure, to be honest, because anything can happen on that one. But Wolfsburg have not been consistent also. First half goal, or give it a win-win. Okay, there's also France, Lille versus Saint ET. Then yeah, man. Other than that, there aren't games. Those are all the ones I've chosen. But Lily, I expect Lily to win the front. To win that one. Anyway, what's been happening? What's happening out there, people? What's happening out there? Either way, I'm gonna post this up on my YouTube channel. Because the reason I want to go live is that it doesn't take away from the authenticity of the cause imagine you shooting, and I won't even edit this thing. I'm just gonna throw it in on my YouTube, like just as authentic, the real me, as in like that. I don't want it to like I'm shooting, then I feel like I gotta edit, I gotta come back, do a retake now, one take, and that's it. One take, that's it. One take. Because the thing is, I also have to take time and also make my tickets. But you can follow me on Facebook, Bijama Rich. I always drop my tickets there. Whatever tickets I'm working on or I've done, I throw it there. I always throw them there. So they're there for you to follow. Anyway, signing out, Bijama Rich at Rival Soccerbet TV. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned in. Next time I'm probably gonna do it. I'll post it on my Facebook when I'm gonna do another live session. Either way, happy betting, man. I hope you bring the bag home. Signing out.